Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have No Gamble, No Future, aka Aaron McClennan's, and I'll leave a link down below to his coaching services if you want to go ahead and get them. And also we have Darkman Alt, aka Herman Hansen, who is going to the World Championship this year. And we have Bell, Lantern, Ash, Bell, and then Snow Devil. They have Ketu, Dragontail, Fua, Feimina, Valor, and Perulia. So we have the Dragontail deck going up against the Vanquish Soul Canine deck, and then they're going to go ahead and activate the Ketu. They do have Ash. I was going to say they could Ash this if they want. They're going to go ahead and grab out the Lucas, because I was going to say, technically, should we Ash that? Because if they just add, like, Feimina, and then they go, like, Feimina effect, discard itself, infuse from the hand, isn't that just, like, really good? And there's, like, I guess you could save Ash for an interruption. You could use Bell for an interruption, too, against this deck, right? Yeah. Yeah, you actually can, because you can Bell, like, the trap card. Then they're going to go normal summon out the Lucas effect, go ahead, search, grab out the Urgula, and then they're going to go Feimina effect, use itself, well, not use itself, but fuse, to be able to use the Urgula plus the Fua from the hand. I wish that it, like, revealed itself to fuse. That'd be, like, insane. Then they're going to go ahead and bring out the Atheron, and then new chain link, Atheron 1, Urgula 2. So go ahead and they will add 2 back from the grave to the hand, set the Rahu Dragontail Branded Fusion spell from deck, and then link off into the Spirit, because this is a spellcaster. Okay, so I guess just turn it into a dragon so that way we can make a seal. They said, oh, I forgot seal, so let's just pretend. Okay, so this is just seal, not SP. And then activate Rahu, said maybe I should be playing this deck. I get the Ghost Spheres pass. Ash the Branded Fusion there, and then pass turn, they draw Dr. Madlove, crazy draw. Well, I wouldn't say crazy draw, but good draw. Normal Dr. Madlove effect. Actually, is it even that good of a draw? Go ahead, grab out start, because doesn't seal, just like deal with this. Battle phase, attack, seal effect, tribute, bounce back Dr. Madlove, seal, go summon from deck, chain Perulia, bring out the Malure. And then they're going to go set Snow Devil, end of main Malure effect to go ahead fuse, bring out the Atheron, and then new chain link, Urgula 1, Malure 2, Atheron 3. And yeah, they just submit the feed. They said you have a side deck. So on the game 2, Vanquish Soul goes first. And we have Bell, Canine Quick Play Spell, Jokul, Izuna, and then Snow Devil. They have Droll, Phantasme, Lucas, Fua, and Perulia. So they have Droll plus like every card that conflicts with Droll, which is kind of funny, but they're gonna Perulia them and then activate Jokul, reveal itself plus Azuna, special, they draw on the Fua, and then Azuna effect to go dump, go ahead, dump Lupus, activate Fua, and then Jokul effect, because like technically you could be like, oh, you should just wait till after they search, but like what if they don't search? Like what if they don't search? Then that's like really tough. Overlay, bring out Ripper, they draw on the Droll, Ripper effect, grab out Case of K9, nothing to set from the deck. This would actually maybe not grab Case, grab out Jokul instead. Okay, then set Trap, set Quick Play Spell, Lupus effect to special summon itself out. Pass turn, they draw Should All Beast. And then they go ahead and admit defeat. Wait. So why'd we summon Lupus? We're not... Oh, I guess for when we use this effect, because then we could special this out and then overlay with the Lupus on board, and then we haven't used Lupus Graveyard effect yet that turn, so we still have Lupus to summon itself back out for the next turn. Okay. Interesting that we grabbed Jokul then if we were planning on attempting at some point to summon Azuna this turn, because then Jokul's not really follow-up. And we know that we play Lantern, so maybe we should just grab Lantern instead for follow-up, because that's like guaranteed gonna work as follow-up. So now onto the next game that said, my hand is 6 monsters, it cannot be 1 Ripper. I wish we'd go back and look at it, because I wasn't expecting them to scoop right there. But yeah, if their hand was only Lucas to search Feimina, then yeah, they do lose to 1 Ripper. So now game 3. We have Jiaolong, Ash, Dr. Madlove, Shifter, Stake Your Soul. They have Valor, Ash, Feimina, Should All Beast, and Droll and Lockbird. So they said, you liking Dragontail? Well, it's a lot brickier than I thought it would be. Yeah, it's kind of low on starters. They also technically should have been like main phase to see if they were gonna Charmy them or something. Draw Fua and then Maybe it's forced into playing sub-summon engine like Primite or branded, so they're gonna go Stake Your Soul, reveal Ash, they Ash it, change shifter, normal Dr. Madlove effect, grab out field spell, grab out Burger, can't grab Burger because it has to grab one with a different attribute than the one that we target. Yeah, otherwise Burger would be like really good there, I would say. Being able just to like draw a card multiple times. Instead, now we're bringing out Caesar, which is obviously a lot worse because this doesn't actually do anything. Pass, they draw Ketu Dragon Tail. We are under Shifter, but I was gonna say I feel like we'd still Ash that because that is like a search and then fusion. So they go ahead, admit defeat, and then offer rematch. So on to the next game now. We will go ahead and see Darkman ult decide to go first. We have Raisin, Stake Your Soul, Azuna, Vidos, and Zhao Long. So Vidos is cool. It's a dark. Works against most of the decks. It happens to just not work against Dragon Tail at all. They have Ash, Rahu Dragon Tail, Perulia, Valor, and Dragon Tail Flame. So I activate the Rahu using Perulia from hand, plus using the 5 mana from deck, and then bring out the Atheron, and then new chain link. They're going to go Atheron 1, 5 mana 2. So I get to go ahead, add back 5 mana, and then set the Ketu Dragon Tail to search for Lucas, normal Lucas, grab out the Urgala, and then use 5 mana effect to go ahead, fuse off into the Gramel, and then new chain link, Lucas, Urgala, set the Ketu Dragon Tail and Dragon Tail Horn from deck, and then we can put back the Urgala to grab back the 5 mana, and then set the Flame from hand. Then during end of main, I'm pretty sure is when they're going to do this, summon out the Ooze, or I guess, it has to be end of main. Izuna, dump the Lupus, summon itself out, and then Lupus effect the XYZ summon, make Typhon, and then pass. Yeah, this is something that I think we'll also see a lot. Just using Lupus to make Typhon, because then you can start your turn with like Typhon effect to bounce. You can make SP. Your Lupus is still in grave. Like, it's definitely not bad. There are times where something like this is gonna come up, and then also Typhon does shut down them from like out the running. You obviously can't summon Typhon on your turn, otherwise you can't play after that. So Typhon effect, bounce back Gramel, Stake Your Soul, reveal Raisin. They're going to go ahead, chain Flame to negate that, put back, draw into a Malure there, and then normal Raisin effect, chain Valor, link off Raisin to summon out Rock effect to add back Raisin from the graveyard to the hand. Okay, Lupus effect, special summon itself out, and then they said thinking on the summon of the Lupus there before you could make like a Ripper. We're going to go ahead and activate 5 mana effect to go ahead fuse off using Malure plus the Atheron, bring out Gramel, and then Malure 1, Atheron 2, and then Gramel 3, since no response, to pop Lupus, it gets banished. They said, oh yeah, they can't activate Atheron. Wait, they couldn't even use Atheron anyways, right? They just fused it off field. Am I tripping? If 2 or more monsters are sent to the graveyard at the same time while this card's in the grave. Yeah, we shouldn't have been able to activate that there anyhow, but obviously can't use it because Typhon. Go ahead, set Rahu, and then go ahead and, well, the Malure just negates. So they're just going to negate, because if this one, it sets from deck, negates 1, 5 mana, just sets 1 from deck. There's a monster pop, spell trap zone pop. Now they're going to go ahead and go for SP effect, banish the Rahu, and then try to go end phase, pass, they draw Fenrir, and then activate Ketu Dragon Tail, chain Rock effect to special. Okay, yeah, I guess we have to do something, right? I was going to say you could chain SP, chain Rock effect to special. No, you can't do that, otherwise that just defeats the whole purpose of trying to stop this from being able to fusion, but they're going to grab out Pan, and then Pan's the one that destroys a monster after it sets. So go ahead, use the Fenrir plus Pan to bring out the Atheron, and the new chain link. Pan chain link 1, Atheron chain link 2, Atheron chain link 3, Raisin chain link 4 to go ahead and search out for the Holly Sue, and then summon back Atheron, add back Malure, 5 mana, and then pop the Raisin after setting the Rahu from deck, and then activate the Rahu branded fusion. chain SP to banish itself plus the Gramel, and then chain Dragon Tail Horn to out the SP. Could have also chained this though, to go ahead and pop the rock. Okay, yeah, looks like that is what they're gonna do, and then draw on the nib, use 5 mana plus the Urgula, and then Urgula is the one that pops a spell or trap on the field after it sets. Bring out the Gramel, and then new chain link 5 mana 1, your Urgula 2. So go ahead, set Ketu Dragon Tail and Dragon Tail Flame, and then activate Urgula, put back to add back the 5 mana to the hand, and then try to go battle. They're going to activate Holisu, reveal special, Holisu effect the special. They have Ash Blossom for that. Then yeah, they just submit defeat. They said TC Boo bad against you, I assume. I have no idea. Let's find out together. It should be bad, right? Yeah, it should be bad against them. They have Raisin, Talents, Mad Love, Ash, Snow Devil. They have Droll, Rahu Dragon Tail, Fua, Malure, and Perulia. Activate the Perulia. Well, actually, I guess TC Boo is probably like decent. It's probably not the greatest though. So go ahead, drop Perulia, normal Raisin. They draw an Ash Blossom. Raisin goes search, grab out Holisu, and then link off. But they said, wait, before you link, I'm gonna Fua. Do you still do it? Yes. They're gonna draw into Malure there. Rock effect, add back Raisin, activate Talents to look at hand, and then they said, what a game. So they're gonna go ahead, rip the Branded Fusion, Rahu spell, then just go set 1. And then pass. That Malure card is so good too. The deck just needs one more good card. Most of the cards are really unfair. It is really cool that most of them, like, oh, that's 3 Malure. That's crazy. It is crazy that, like, when they're all fusioned off, like, as material, they just, like, set from deck and then do something. Like, that's, like, insane value. So now they're going to go normal Malure. Malure effect. Go ahead, fuse off to bring out Atheron. New chain link, Malure 1, Atheron 2 to try to add back Malure. So add back Malure, set Ketu, and then negate Rock. And then nothing on resolution. They're going to go activate Ketu Dragon Tail, chain the Snow Devil, revealing 3. And then they don't have to special summon off this. They could just pop. So that way Ketu Dragon Tail is only a Rhoda. So they're going to grab out the 5 mana from deck to hand. And then they can't use that to fuse. Yeah, they don't control a monster. I don't have a monster, right? They said, oh, I see. Yeah, I can't beat that then if I had another Dragon Tail in hand that wasn't triple Malure, it was Lethal Shot. I believe you. I think I should have gone for the pop first. Why is it a triangle format where all the non-engine is just unplayable into everything else? Yeah, it's a little tough. It's a little tough. And I think he's just talking about, like, the new decks, and not much so about, like, the Ryzeal, Mitsu, Malice decks. Now we have Lantern, Bell, Fua, Dr. Madlove, Holisu. They have Rahu Dragon Tail, 5 mana, Rahu Dragon Tail, Droll, Dragon Tail Horn. So activate the Rahu Dragon Tail, chain Fua, and then they're going to go ahead and use 5 mana, Urgula, bring out the Atheron. They draw Burger. What they need is a fire, though. A fire would be pretty good. But bring out Gramel and the new chain link 5 mana 1, Urgula 2. Go ahead, set the Ketu Dragon Tail from deck and the Dragon Tail Flame from deck. That's fine. And then activate the Urgula effect, put back, grab back the 5 mana, and then activate Ketu to grab out the Lucas. And now we can normal summon out the Lucas effect. Go ahead, search, grab out Dragon Tail Pan from deck to hand. And then set Dragon Tail Horn, try to pass. So I know 5 mana in hand, right? Thank you. Okay, so they just let the pass go. I was going to say they could Holisu. Holisu to steal wouldn't work. Like, it wouldn't really do anything. But you could Burger, and then Burger go ahead, draw a card, and, you know, try to upstart once on their turn. Okay, draw Talons, which honestly isn't that good. It's like fine though. They have Dragon Tail Flame that can negate a spell. But Dr. Madlove also grabs out a spell, so basically we have like 2 spells in hand. But normal Dr. Madlove effect, but obviously Droll here is gonna hurt. Grab out Vanquish till start, drop Droll, and then. But wait, I just realized something too though. Is that like the traps? I guess it doesn't matter. Like, we just don't have to put back anything. Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess we could just negate and not put back. And like, yeah, I guess we don't really need like the follow-up in deck if we're able to like droll them and stop them a bunch. Holly Sue, reveal Burger, special summon out. Then Holly Sue effect, reveal Burger plus Bell to go ahead and try to steal the Lucas. Chain Femina effect to go ahead and fuse off. And then Chain Burger because they don't want them to Grandma pop anything. Or steal Holly Sue, so special summon out Burger. They're going to go ahead and bring out the Atheron. They get to steal Grammel, New Chain Link, Atheron 1, Lucas 2, Pan 3. So they're going to go ahead, set Rahu, set Ketu. I'm confused what's happening. So what's happening to Burger? Sorry. Pan destroy Burger. Okay, and then Grammel's getting bounced back. So I keep the fusion still. No, it's in my extra deck. They're bouncing it. Okay. How did that happen? I'm sorry. Chainlink 1 Atheron to bounce. Chainlink 2, Chainlink 3. Guys engraved. Forgot it's anywhere. Yeah, this is pretty doomed. So now Dr. Madlove and the Rock. Yeah, you can kind of cope that you win this game with a held Sue. That's the plan. Rock effect. Grab back Burger. Wait. So they're trying to just pass and hope they can win the game. I guess if they survive, they also have like multiple pushes. So draw phase, Horn, put back, draw on the Shaddoll Beast, and then activate Rahu Dragon Tail, dump the Urgula, Perulia Shaddoll Beast, bring out the Atheron, New Chain Link, Atheron 1, Shaddoll Beast 2, Urgula 3. So we're going to go ahead and add back, and then set. Yeah, we also get to draw one off Beast, draw Perulia, New Chain Link, Urgula, put back, grab back Lucas, normal Lucas, Lucas effect, go ahead, grab out the Malure. Technically they have Bell, but they need to save it for the attribute for the Holly Sue. I said, where's my Burger? Want to borrow mine if you can resolve the attributes, you got it. Heavy is the Borger. So they're going to go ahead, bring out the Grammel there. The New Chain Link, Atheron 1, Femina 2. So special summon out, go ahead, set from deck. So doesn't Atheron have to be in the graveyard already? Is the text weird? Wait, doesn't Atheron have to be engraved already? Yeah, but this was engraved, right? Like we fused with... Am I tripping or did we not fuse with... No, I think we did fuse with one off board actually. But yeah, it needs to be engraved already. And it's not like the text is weird either. It says like... Wow, this card is in the graveyard. So like, yeah, it does indeed need to be engraved already. Yes. Go ahead, grab back Beast. Said, please do not window me. I should just threaten to window at that point probably. Like right here, yeah, bring out window. That's pretty good. Malure effect, go ahead, set from deck. Already set, I think. I don't even remember if they did or not. I don't think they did, but... Holly Sue, reveal Burger, special summon out, activate Ketu Dragon Tail, grab out the Lucas, and then use Perulia plus Lucas to bring out the Grammel, and then New Chain Link, activate Lucas effect, and then if they don't chain anything, then they get Grammel effect to go ahead pop. Okay, but they just go ahead and emit defeat there, and then GG is gonna eat. We can run more later if you're on. Alright, 666. So that was going to be it for the matches there. You know, we get to see Dragon Tail pop out a little bit more. Yeah, I think this deck is like heavily well, I shouldn't say like, I'm not trying to say like misunderstood. It's just not represented as much as like the Vanquish or the Yummy deck are. It's not as popular as those decks. So hopefully we get to see this deck played more by some good players. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.